Hello guys and welcome back to Let's Play Legend of Zelda Wind Waker HD. I'm rabbidluigi, and in the last episode we got all the remaining treasure charts we would need to salvage up heart pieces. In this episode I'm trying to find the seagulls I found before I started the recording, but what I'm basically going to be doing is finding the last two heart pieces in the game that I need to get. Basically I know where they are, but I need to go get them. And also getting all the rest of the fairy upgrades. Basically going for that whole completionist thing. Want to make my character as awesome as possible. I'm now looking for some friggin' seagulls again, because I can't find them. Where were they? I had them before I started recording. Where'd they go? Oh, there they are. Fine. Found them. There we go. Should be a big octo. Yes. So basically what happened in between recordings is I went out and I got myself the big I'll show this off now actually. I got myself the octo chart. Now what I thought would happen, basically it's a treasure chart that you salvage up, and it will give you this instead, basically, rather than a piece of heart or something. And what I thought it would do is on that chart itself, it would actually show me the big octos I had beaten, pretty much, because I knew I had some left. I knew I actually had one left with a heart piece attached to it. I just didn't know which one it was. But now, through the process of going through all the videos in my playlist so far for the LP, I've managed to find that this is the big octo I want. This is the guy I need to take down, along with that pig, which I'll be doing in a second. Those are the last two heart pieces I need to get in this entire game, other than the ones which I can salvage up with treasure charts and stuff. So that's cool. He's taking a little while to go down, because the boomerang's taking a while to come back, but that's fine, because he's not that difficult, guys, he says. Haven't beaten him yet, but it's fine, don't worry. We're all good. Nobody panic, guys. Nobody panic. Be here with me. Have some faith. I was coughing back there, which is why I had to do a bit of a jump cut there, but oh, it's fine, guys, don't worry. I'm excited. I hope you're excited. We're near the end of this game. We are remarkably near the end of this game, considering how much we have actually left to do and how long it would take, which isn't very long at all. We're pretty close to the end, which is nice, I guess. We have to finish this game at some point. I know, there's a whole sort of, oh no, we're near the end, guys, cry. But I understand that, I respect that, but we got to get to the end at some point. People, I enjoy the fact that people have enjoyed this. I appreciate that greatly. You got to get to the end at some point, though. That's why I'm doing all these episodes around, sort of, not doing a lot. I mean, doing important stuff, but not doing exciting stuff. It does make the LP a bit longer. It does make me a slightly more 100% run. There are a couple of things I still do have to show off. Might be after the LP has actually finished finished in its entirety. But we've got one more heart piece to go get, and you know which one it is. So hold me, guys. We're going back to outset. It's you again. It's you again. I'm coming to get you. Don't even try and run away. So the problem was last time that I was going up to the patch of dirt all the way up there. Now, here's the reason why. What you're supposed to do, actually, is take him across this bridge and to a patch of dirt just before that ridge bit, you can just see there, before the grassy bit. And that's where the heart piece is. The reason why I went up there is because that makes more sense. You would go to the place, you would go to something which is a little bit more difficult to get to, because as a designer, as a developer, you would make it so that the heart piece is the hardest thing to get to. So surely, going up there makes sense, and it makes even more sense with my brain, because the piece of dirt, the patch of dirt, was shaped like a heart. So, just like putting a couple of things together, that makes a lot of sense. And when you see these two patches of dirt here, they don't make as much sense because they're not as far away. It's one of these that's kind of shaped like a heart, not as much as the one which was up there, which looked pretty much almost identical like a heart. But I guess it's easy to get to, and it should actually give me a heart this time. Please give me a heart. Just make me happy. Give me a heart. Yes, you beautiful pig. I will not turn you into bacon. You're the one that lived. You're the pig that lived. It almost rhymes. But that is all the heart pieces in the game that aren't underwater for now. Because I'm going to do them the same time I get the Triforce shards. Basically, I'm going to get all of those in one crazy, ridiculous, let's go around the Great Sea and salvage things up. So, how exciting is that? What I'm going to be doing now for the rest of the episode, however long that's going to be, not entirely sure, is get the rest of the fairy upgrades. So see you at a fairy place. So welcome to the first fairy island on our ocean-wide quest to upgrade our gear to the absolute maximum it can be. And it really is the maximum it can be. But welcome to the first fairy island when it sort of ticks through. Can we get there quicker? Can we get there quicker? The Western Fairy Island. It makes sense because we're on the left of the map, which is the west, basically. That's how that works. And yeah, that's interesting. You talk about the grappling hook. You can get the, joy pendants. We've done this. Yeah, fantastic. Something I actually feel I should show off right now is if you actually, this was never a thing in the GameCube version, I think. I'm fairly confident on this. Could be wrong. Is that if you go on an island you've been on and you've got the merman for, you can press X and it'll tell you the bit of information he told you. So that's kind of interesting. It kind of makes it a bit more encyclopedic, your map, rather than just some place you can, you know, have information about the location of islands, but it actually gives you the information he told you, so you know, to go back there. It's very, very easy. We can use the skull hammer. Where's my skull hammer? Where's my skull hammer? It should always be equipped on my weapons at all times. Makes the fire go out, just like that. It's a little fairy person. How you doing, little fairy person? Except she turns into a very yellow fairy. Yellow great fairy. It's so sparkly and beautiful. Young Waker of the Winds. Take note of the colours. Take note of the colours. Yellow means a specific thing. Blue means a specific thing. And while it was there, I think it was red or green. I think it was red meant a specific thing, or like a brownie red. They all mean the same thing, basically. So anyone which are yellow will give you more arrows. So I can now carry 60, which is fantastic, because arrows in this game, especially towards the end, are rather important. And the other thing, which is very important, I want to get 2 of these. I'm just thinking in terms of future. Let me get 1, and then another one. And when I get round to it, yes, got a fairy in my bottle. That's an interesting sort of image there. Ignore that entirely, guys. Let's keep this video decent, thank you. Yeah, fantastic. Boo-ha, booyah, ka-cha, let's get out of here. I wonder what this island's going to be called. It could be anything. I could be anywhere in the Great Sea and you wouldn't know about it. That's what makes this so exciting. It might end in Fairy Island, but it's still very exciting quest to be on. You can see, maybe you can work it out from that alone, but it is actually the Eastern Fairy Island, which is very useful because it contains a fairy, and it's very useful. Oh, that's a joke. I made a joke. Fucking, I'm done, guys. I'm done for the episode. See you later. I'm not actually done for the episode. I've still got plenty I can do left, and plenty I'm sure you want to see me do. Turns out I've actually done that one before, so yeah, you don't have to do this one anymore. At least I know the one I've actually done already, so that's good. Guys, there's always that one problem child, you know, the one that has to buck the trend, be different, and just generally seek attention, seek lots of attention, which is where we get this island here. Rather than be some sort of direction, it's the Thorned, I don't know why, Fairy Island, which is, it's basically the far east one, but we've already got an east one, so I don't know why. I don't know why they felt they had to have another one, but I don't know. Maybe they could have done like a central fairy island. That'd be better than a Thorned Fairy Island. I mean, they're kind of generally thorned anyway. So you also notice the pillar of light coming from over there. Very pretty pillar of light. Yes, the very pretty pillar of light over there is a heart piece. I'm pretty sure it's a heart piece. But we'll get them at the same time as the rest of them. Hello, funny man, get your ass out of my face. Don't know why your ass is even in my face, but that's fine. Because we got a skull hammer. We can pound some friggin' switches in. Maybe this is why it's thorned, because there's thorns covering up the entrance. Never thought of that, to be honest, and it's kind of spiky, but I don't know. Most important thing is it actually has a fairy in here. You know, the last one I went to, the eastern one I've already got. That gave me a bomb upgrade. This one, guys, quick bit of homework. Not homework, revision. I forget how school works. Bit of revision. What does the yellow one give you? I mentioned it at the beginning. Don't tell me you weren't listening, otherwise I'll cut your throat like a proper teacher. That's how teachers should work. Urgh. Get more respect in the classroom that way. Just bring knives into school. I'm gonna have... Don't bring knives into school, guys. Don't. It's a very bad idea. Bring a bow and arrow into school. That's more interesting. Don't do that either. Don't say that I'm the reason why you killed someone at school, because don't do it. Don't listen to me. Half of what I say, at least half of what I say, doesn't make any sense. And now on to the final fairy upgrade we will need, which surprisingly enough, I don't really know why this is the case, but this island is a warp point. I mean, I guess it's kind of helpful. It's for one purpose, and you can kind of warp from it, but this is the southern fairy island. The southern and the deep south. This is Missouri, I think. Missouri's the deep south of America, isn't it? The south of North America. He's talking about the pig. Talking about the pig. I did that this episode. Don't even tell me about the pig. I don't even like the pig. It was a business relationship I had with that pig, and he kind of ruined it. Another gleaming, shining, beautiful pillar of light over there. We're going to come back to that at a later date when I can be bothered to do it all in the same episode. Da 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 da. And here we go, the final fairy upgrade in the game. I've got all 8 of them, I think it is technically, because we had the fire, ice arrows, and the magic meter upgrade. So blue ones. Guess what blue ones mean, guys? Blues. What weapon do we have which is blue, which isn't the hook shot? And probably a bottle. Bottles are kind of blue, supposed to be clear. But what's a blue weapon which can be upgraded? Tell me you know this. It's a bomb! We can now carry... I didn't really mention it at the time. We can now carry a maximum of 99 arrows and 99 bombs. So, if this was like Twilight Princess when we can actually use bomb arrows, we would be some sort of crazy, unstoppable juggernaut person. But because it isn't, we just have to make do with separate bomb and bow arrow functionality or something like that. But anyway, this has been rabbidluigi. This has been Let's Play Legend of Zelda Wind Waker HD, and in the next episode we are actually going to be, surprisingly enough, now we've got every single thing we need to get for now in the game. You see what I did there? It was a funny thing. We're going to actually be starting the quest for the Triforce charts. So thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you next time, so take care.